Okay, gamers and gamers, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And guys, in today's video, I got some awesome MMORPG news for y'all. However, if you want to stay up to date on all things console MMORPGs, make sure you are liking today's video, subscribing to the channel if you are new, and let's go ahead and get on into today's topic. So, guys, here on the channel just a few years ago, I covered an MMORPG called Palia, and I told you guys it would be coming to console platforms in the future. Well, just about a year or two ago, it actually dropped on the Nintendo Switch. I know not all of you guys here are, Switch fans and stuff like that. A lot more of y'all are PlayStation and Xbox. Well, good news is we finally have a release date for the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S version. Keep in mind there is no mention of a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One version as of the moment, which kind of surprises me because Palia launched on the Nintendo Switch, so it would definitely work on, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. But then again, those consoles are going to be phased out eventually, so I can see why they didn't release it on there. So Palia is going to be coming on PlayStation and Xbox consoles on May 13th. That's just a couple weeks away, roughly a little bit less than a month from now. Literally, and it's also dropping on these consoles with a brand new expansion called Elderwood. And you guys are seeing gameplay and trailer footage here in the background of that expansion right now. Now, for those who don't know, Palia is not your typical MMORPG. It's developed by a developer known as Singularity 6, which are, I believe, like World of Warcraft developers, if I'm not mistaken. Palia is more of a life sim MMORPG. So think of playing something like The Sims or Animal Crossing or something like that with your friends. It's a lot of fun, okay? Don't get me wrong, but it's just, it's not your typical dungeon crawling, fantasy. Well, it is a fantasy-based game, but, it's not your typical run dungeons and stuff like that. It's more so of a life sim. You're going to do hunting, a lot of fishing, crafting, housing, and stuff like that. A lot of the side stuff that you would be doing in a normal MMO like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV. It's more so the main plot and focus of this game and how it works. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of the things they say about the Elderwood expansion. It goes to say, discover the secrets of an ancient overgrown forest, explore the Elderwood, a land filled with magic where an unknown essence has spread, solve the magical mystery, help Subria uncover the mystery, and stop the catastrophe by discovering new quests, collectibles, creatures, and more. Find hidden artifacts deep in the Elderwood to unlock relics, a new equipment type unique to Elderwood. Equip relics to buff you and your party. Level up your relics and play with friends to unlock your true potential. And discover new Elderwood artifacts, creatures, fish, insects, plushes, and decor to transform your home. Yeah, one thing you're definitely going to want to do in Palia is work on your house, which is, a lot of fun. And the customization, guys, is endless. That is one thing that this game is really good at, customization. Everything from your character, outfits, housing, all that fun stuff. And they got some really cool looking like mounts, tools and stuff like that in here too. One thing I did notice in the trailer though is there's not really much combat in Palia besides, hunting, like when you're hunting deer or food or anything, or animals for food or anything like that. But I did notice, some of the characters were like, like hunting these mushroom things and stuff like that. So this could be, our first time getting some combat in Palia. If I dare take a guess, I'm just speculating. All right, based off of what I see, these mushrooms could very well be something you kill for food too, or something like that. I don't know how things are going to work in this expansion. Haven't played it yet, obviously, but I'm just taking a guess. But anyway, guys, like I said, Palia is a very fun life sim MMO. If you guys haven't tried it, definitely give it a shot when it drops on PlayStation and Xbox on May 13th. Y'all enjoyed today's video, smash that like. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.
Jealous, haven't told my friends we ended it. Yeah, I know that it's wrong. Maybe it's a little bit selfish calling you up when I'm wasted, when I know that you moved on.